So we know that
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So basically it's a story about how our family just died one after another.
Basically the curse of the Finches.
Yeah, everyone like somehow ends up dying. I'm assuming Sam died by going to war.
No, that was more about his brother Calvin.
No, Calvin flew off the
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, Calvin flew off the cliff. Sam went to war. Probably never came back.
Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, Sam has to come back to have kids.
What happened to Molly?
Oh, Molly was eaten by the monster.
Okay, so that was an actual thing. I thought she just
No.
killed herself by eating poison berries. And just acid tripped herself to death.
No, Molly died through...
Cthulhu?
Basically. But now I know where I need to go now. The music box.
Yeah, does anyone ever think you're crazy?
This is our great-grandfather.
I think the age of be grandfather. Actually, no, it might be great grandfather because it's 2017 and she's 17. Look at all that product placement.
You know.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Because of all the, And this is the famous table that Ada hanged.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
It's drugs, girls. Get it right.
I thought
It's
maybe
drugs.
she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
How is her power? Oh, there's another generator down here or something? Yeah, you know that sense of mine?
Yeah.
I remember
gone up
asking
another
Mom once
notch.
about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
You have a bomb
If there's a
shelter
pattern
down
in
here?
all these stories,
I think so.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah, the pattern is that they all die.
Wait, is there something here? No.
Alright, bomb shelter, bathroom, and dishwasher in the same room. Walter. Walter Finch, where have you been? Wait. He lived a decent life. 2005.
What's a
Goodbye,
bad term?
everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
No.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh boy. Can't reach it.
Even a monster
It's day
on
4.
the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Didn't we skip like sometime? Wasn't it like 1969 on the calendar when we did?
I guess we did.
And then one day, everything just
2005.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
March?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Edith Finch, I don't like your family. You put in way more effort than they need to on certain things.
What?
I know it's out there somewhere.
The monster?
Like, yeah.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
Calvin?
And Calvin.
Yep.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Did you keep the sledgehammer?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week.
Walter,
I'd be happy.
brave,
one
brave
day.
man.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Well. Cause of death, not looking both ways for crossing the train
Walter
tracks.
died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So we got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We only have, we have Edie, we have Sam, we
got-
have Sen,
Wait, we have 6.
we have Edie, Sam, Sen. That's the bottom. Kay, Gregory, Don, CJ, Lewis, and Milton.
So this is just a story of how they all basically died, one after another.
The only problem is that we're Edith.
Or the last on the list. Also, assume we have to follow Walter.
Let's follow Walter
I'm sure
to
my
freedom.
mom was trying to protect me.
And the fact that our family keeps killing themselves.
No, our family's cursed.
You're only as cursed as you make yourself out to be.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I want to know how Sven died.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Okay, so See, there's the hole Walter got out of. And what's that over there? Like a trash pit?
Yeah.
Come on, Walter.
Looks like a trash pit. Come on, Walter.
Give it. Take
Trying
a
to bury
hammer.
something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe
And now it's
two,
night.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Wait, is that train track just like... Oh, we can see a town down there. Lights. Also, is that train
I don't
track
know
looped
if I
around
should
to the
even be
right?
writing this.
No, it's torn. It's
Yeah,
broken.
like I said, it looped around to the right.
Yeah.
It's just that part of the track is broken.
Yep.
Probably because it killed a man. Alright, so who's on
Maybe
the
it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Like, who's on the lights?
Light is needed.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like the clown puppet.
I don't like anything about this place. Let's go back to our house and not here in Deathville.
Look, I can't help you with that, dude.
And the history you're a part of.
Look, see, I have this allergy to something called dying, and I'd rather not go through it again. It sucks. It doesn't feel good. It's cold. Kind of itchy. Tingly.
I'm going up these stairs.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Am I pregnant?
I think the people in these stories
You're
believed
17, I
him,
hope we're not.
for what that's worth.
Me too.
Ooh, a little dock. Aw, it's a broken dock.
I'm gonna head down to the bottom and see if there's something special. Nope, nothing special.
It's a broken dock. Go fly fishing on it.
And we're heading back to the house.
I'm kind of concerned about the power that we're not supposed to be having suddenly starting up.
Oh, those are solar panels. I've seen those before. Those are just solar lights.
And when you look at the
How long
house,
do those last?
had that history of imagination
They
and
recharge as long as
stubbornness
there's day.
and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Well, it's night now. Probably can't go back the way we came.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
I mean, that's actually a statement I can kind of get behind.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh yeah, we're going to the cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
Go
the
on.
pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Why would you... Ooh.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Furpy.
Lurpy,
Zerpy.
Chirpy.
Burpy.
Burpy.
And Charlie.
No, I'm not even sure. Is this just a pet cemetery?
This is a pet cemetery.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Edie?
I think these are the graves of people now, like the headstones. Barbara
Barbara
Finch.
Finch.
Star.
Yeah.
Yep. Walter Finch. Train track.
Yeah, there's the cave. Edith Finch. A book.
Wait. Something. Hub knit free? You predict?
Edith Finch.
Oh, yeah, it says Edie Finch in the words. I think. Sven Finch.
Cool.
He died not that long after Barbara.
Calvin.
Calvin Finch shot himself to the moon when he was 11, and Molly Finch. Cat.
I think I missed Sven and Edie.
Go check the book. 'Cause we might be coming on Sven's next.
Alright, let's check the book. Sven and Edie I never saw. I saw Sven's name, but I didn't get his information.
We might be getting their information now.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, please tell me we're going to go find Odin's house.
The old house.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
This actually reminds me. This time I saw the story of this cruiser ship that was half submerged for so long, a tree started growing out of it in the middle of it. It's actually quite a sight. Full moon. Good, we got vision.
Good, go out there.
Look at Odin's grave. See what the thing says for that. It should be right over.
Odin's monument isn't marked. There's Edie and Sven, and there's Odin looking out over his house.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Yep. There's a few more that we missed.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam, Gregory, and Gus.
When did they all die?
Sam died in 1950. Gus died in 1960. And Gregory died 1970.
1970. Is he only alive for 1 year?
No, 1977, 1983, and
1982.
1982, yeah.
Yeah, one only lived for 1 year. That's,
Which one, Gregory?
Very, yeah, 1976, 1977. That's kind of a depressing story.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Or,
Louis Finch.
can't see that.
That's one of our brothers.
Sanjay Kumar.
I guess that's that's their husband.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh God, Milton might not be dead.
I'm suspecting Milton just be like this creeper.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
We are going to the treehouse.
The treehouse of horrors.
Come on, baby. Go to the treehouse. So I'm gonna be honest. I turned into a shark.
But looking back on it now,
And this game had me. But now that
if
I'm
she
actually...
told me there was going to be so much climbing,
And actually
I
playing it.
never would have come when I was 22
Yeah.
weeks pregnant.
What? I would have come 22 weeks
I
pregnant.
am pregnant!
That branch is too small to support you.
I am pregnant.
This is bound all over again.
How do I get up there?
There's a ladder on the other side.
Is there?
America.
American ladder.
America.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yeah, because he saw his brother take a leap.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Real hero. Looks like he lived a long life, too.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
I mean, you could, but then you'd be a disgrace to me. To America.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Smile.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got
This
it.
is literally Where's Waldo? Both your
I'm
daughter.
gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Murd.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Like aliens.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
How far left or right can you go?
I'm gonna turn almost all the way around.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Jump rope saying super far.
As far as I can focus.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
What do I get the feeling that the bear's just gonna like come like, "Rrrr," and this whole trip is gonna be ruined.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. If you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Now go up there and shoot that deer.
And keep yourself squared up. Great shot,
Thus,
Dawn!
the story of Bambi was told.
Wow.
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
I think you
Always remember that, okay?
I think you're just like. Oh, you're
Sorry,
wrong.
Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
She is crying. Yeah, you gotta take a picture and run up there for her.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Deer's just like, nope. If I die, I'm taking you with me.
Sam!
All
Killed
these
by deer!
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
He was only 33? He looked a lot older than that. Life
No,
has not been kind to him.
that's not okay, dude. This is just not okay.
Oh, yes, another creepy, hidden door wall.
I keep expecting it.
Okay, let's just take this up a notch, because I was feeling good for a minute. Just feeling good about myself. It's like, oh man, Sam guy's kind of enjoyable.
After
Listen
Sam
to,
died,
he's kind of charming.
My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.